I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. Rounds of thunderstorms remain likely as we see two areas of low pressure track through the plains through Sunday. Thunderstorms that develop over northwest Kansas track to the northeast. Most of the thunderstorms, though, are still on track to be in central and eastern areas after sunset. Severe storms are expected, especially along and south of I-80 in southwest and south central Nebraska, along with west and central Kansas, where most areas are in a slight risk, a level 2 of 5. Areas from Norton to Colby down to Garden City are in a higher enhanced risk, a level 3 of 5. Threats include golf ball size hail, wind gust over 60, and isolated tornadoes. The severe threat should end after 3 a.m. The dry slot moves overhead for early tomorrow morning before more thunderstorms develop late morning through the afternoon. Tomorrow's severe threat is over eastern areas. Tomorrow night through early Saturday afternoon is mostly dry. More widespread thunderstorms develop late Saturday afternoon through Sunday. Some could be severe over southeastern Nebraska to central and eastern Kansas. Total rainfall should range from 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches. Highs through Saturday top out mostly in the 60s to the 70s. Sunday, our coolest day of the next week, with highs in the 50s. Highs quickly rebound to around 80 by Tuesday and Wednesday. The long-term forecast predicts Nebraska and Kansas temperatures Tuesday through the first 8 days of May are very likely to be warmer than normal. Slightly above normal rainfall is predicted for Nebraska and Kansas Tuesday through May 8. Soil temperatures at 7 this morning and 4 inches deep. In the low to mid-50s for nearly all of Nebraska and the northwest corner of Kansas. Far southeastern Nebraska and all of Kansas, the soil temperatures in the upper 50s. In the latest regional drought monitor, Nebraska improved 2 percentage points to 72% drought-free. It's drought-free to a few abnormally dry areas across much of the central, west, and the northeast. Areas along and south of the line from Ravenna to Columbus and Blair remain in moderate to severe drought. Kansas dropped a percentage point to 2% drought-free, with drought-free locations from portions of Norton to Smith County. Much of northwest and eastern Kansas is abnormally dry. Most of Kansas is in moderate to severe drought, including the central, southwest, and parts of the southeast. Key weather factors affecting the markets, including more storms for the central U.S., unfavorable weather in Europe and the Black Sea, dry weather in Brazil, and heavy rain in Argentina. Today, there's an increasing threat of severe storms across the central and southern plains. The risk of severe weather builds eastward tomorrow, reaching the Mid-South and the Mid-Mississippi Valley. As the initial storm weakens during the weekend, a trailing system results in another round of strong to locally severe thunderstorms across many of the same areas. 5-day, 2-storm rainfall should reach 1 to 5 inches or more across the broad area, including much of the plains, Midwest, and the Mid-South. Some of the highest totals should occur in the Ozarks and nearby areas, while significant rainfall bypasses the southern plains wheat areas and the Atlantic coast. Below freezing temperatures in the northeast linger into Saturday morning, followed by a major warming trend. Central Brazil is hot and dry with damage to second crop corn expected as it moves through pollination and grain fill. Argentina is too wet, making harvest difficult, as well as leading to quality issues for a pretty good crop. Much of Europe is overly cool and wet, which is delaying the planting. Areas like Spain, though, welcome the rain. In the eastern Black Sea region, rainfall is likely to remain limited through the weekend, causing crop conditions to drop for wheat that's developing quickly. Corn areas of western and central Ukraine are faring better with more timely rains. I'm Paul Perkins. That's a check of the ag weather.